Hello and welcome back. Today's video is going to be my monthly favourites for the month of February. Can you believe it? I do have a few favourites for you. All products I've been sort of testing out and, you know, some old favourites have come back. So let's get started. We'll start with the makeup bits. First is my That Gal Brightening Face Primer from Benefit. I have had this for years and, well, quite a few years, and it has been gathering dust at the back of my drawers. It's this lovely pinky tone primer. I don't personally use it as a primer. I find it, because I have that slight issue with oiliness and one thing and another, I don't really use it as a primer by itself. So what I have been doing is popping it over maybe my normal primer, which would be my Smashbox primer, or mixing it with my foundation, or popping it over the top of my foundation just to brighten certain areas like on my cheeks or maybe under my eyes or that sort of area. And I really quite enjoyed it. I really love the smell of it, which, you know, isn't a reason to buy a product. But Benefit products always smell lovely in my opinion. This really does just add a nice, I don't know, it's like it does brighten, but it's not, you know, a glowy kind of primer or anything like that. Because I have a yellow toned complexion mainly, this kind of adds that nice sort of pinkiness to my skin without being over the top basically. And I really have enjoyed using this product. It hasn't really broken me out or anything to that effect. I am going to do a mini review on that either on my blog only or on here as well. But yeah, I would definitely recommend checking this out. I have tried it as just a primer by itself and it doesn't really control my oil or help my makeup stay any longer, so as a primer it's maybe not the best, but mixed in with your liquid foundation, placed as a highlighter or under your foundation, it is lovely, and I have generally really enjoyed this. Another Benefit product while I'm here is the Big Beautiful Eyes, the eye contour kit. You'd have seen this in my bought and forgot. I have really enjoyed this. This is a no-go. I'd love to just be able to pop it out, but I don't want to ruin the packaging. It's a concealer, and as you can see it is completely covered in eyeshadow at this point. Absolutely ruined. But I have been wearing these two colours a lot. I haven't actually got them on today, which is annoying, but the colour I've been really enjoying the most is this matte brown. It's a fantastically dark chocolate brown. I really like it, and I've been using it as an eyeliner, so I have been using it just along my lash line quite a lot actually. It may not always turn up in my face of the day or my what's on my face photos, but you can guarantee if I've got liner on, I've probably gone in with this at some point. Really like it. But these colours are lovely. I did go through a phase where I was just too busy most days and I just popped these two on, so that all over my lid, this one in the crease, and then this in my liner, as my liner I should say, and it's been really nice. Just a lovely go-to look. If you're in a rush, you have it all in one place. It is so handy. The next makeup product is from Elizabeth Arden, and it is the Rose Illuminator. I love this highlighter. I didn't get to use it loads this month because it didn't necessarily always go with my look, or it wasn't in my makeup basket, or whatever the reason. I did have a week in February where I just didn't bother wearing any makeup because I wasn't feeling it. But this is just such a fantastic highlighter. I don't know if you can see there, it is this lovely soft rosy gold colour. And it is really quite natural on the skin. You're not going to see it on my hand, but it is lovely. It just adds that nice flush without being, again, too over the top. I suppose if you apply too much it will be over the top, but it is a lovely colour, and it'll definitely get plenty of use in summer. But it's nice now coming into spring, you know, we're getting brighter days and everything, so highlighters I reckon come back in my makeup baskets. Now the next makeup product is this Revlon Just Bit and Kiss Balm Stain in Lovesick. Now because of this whole spending ban carry on, I've not been buying any of the new balm stains, you know, the matte ones or the super lustrous or whatever they are. So I've been going through the ones that I have to make sure I use those. And this was one that I didn't use. I'm actually wearing it on my lips today. So that's a swatch of it on my hand. And that's it on my lips. It is a lovely pink. It's just so vibrant and so just fabulous. Such a nice statement lip without being too harsh, in my opinion. Just brightens up your whole face. So if you're going for a really simple eye look like I have done today, I've done just a really quite a basic eye look and a lovely bright lip, and it's just lovely. I'm loving the whole spring is coming, so we have lovely sunny days again, and I always reach for brighter colours. I don't know about you, but I always do. But this is great. It is just a lovely colour. It's Lovesick from Revlon, just bit and kissed by Balm Stains. Now for skincare. We all know how fussy I am when it comes to serums, and this next product, I am kind of annoyed that I like it so very much. It's the BioEffect EGF serum. I don't know if you can see, but it's pretty much almost empty. You can see there is just this teeny tiny amount at the bottom. I was using away at this without realising what it was, and I was really enjoying it. Absolutely love it. My skin generally, the skin tone has started to even out a wee bit. I noticed just a general improvement in the appearance of my skin. Don't know, you know, obviously my skincare has gotten better, and that definitely improved my skin without a doubt. But then I added this to the regime after taking out the Sarah Chapman serum that I was using. I really didn't like it. The Skinesis, I think it was. And I just picked up another random sample. I didn't do any research or anything else. I just picked it up out of my stash, and I utterly fell in love. I then of course did some research and realised that for a full size of this, so this is approximately 2.5 ml, and a full size is 15 ml, because I realised for a full size of 15 ml it's £125. That made me realise that I should probably enjoy it a wee bit more. So I have been using it in the evenings, but what I've started to do is alternate it with my Hydroluron. So I know, like with the Hydroluron, however you like to say it, it is a long-term product, so you won't see any difference for at least, you know, a good 6 weeks. I didn't see any difference after that point, but you know, everybody's skin is very different, and we're all entitled to our own opinions in regards to this, and we're all, you know, our skin is going to react different. No matter how your skin is made up, there will be some things that just don't work for you. The Hydroluron is okay, but I don't see any big massive improvement in my skin, whereas when I was using this and using this alone, I noticed an improvement in my skin. Just the general appearance, it looked healthier, it just glowed a bit more. I was much happier going without makeup for that week. I didn't care, my skin was looking alright. I could quite happily take my makeup off now because my skin is actually looking pretty decent. I've got one sort of breakout here, and the rest is just a bit of scarring, which is going down quite nicely as well. I think this is helping in regards to that. Also around my eyes, I've been reining in my use of my Origins eye cream because it's been giving me those little bumps, and I didn't want to get those as much, so I've only been using it maybe twice a week, whereas I've been upping the use of this, and my skin just around my eyes has been looking nicer, and the general appearance of my skin has been looking better. And all this before I realised what the product was, how much it was worth, the hype that was surrounding it. I just thought it was some sort of wee sample I had. I wish I could afford to buy this, to be honest, but for the foreseeable future that is not an option. Simon did sort of laugh and say, maybe for Christmas if you're lucky. Love it. I just take about 2 drops on my fingers and it just goes really nicely all over your skin. It spreads really well. I have actually done a tiny review on my blog. You can check that out down below. I will try to remember to link that. Finally, another product that I love in regards to my nails is the Sally Hansen Miracle Cure. Now you would have seen this in my video all about my nail strengthening joy and the fact that I was finally getting my nails back, you know, my nail health back to being quite decent. This is just fantastic. Cannot recommend it enough. You can check out that video. I'll link it down below. This stuff rocks, quite frankly. 2 other things that I've kind of been liking, and it's so cheesy, please feel free to laugh at me, but it's my blog. Sounds a bit sad, but I went and redesigned it, and you've probably seen for a few weeks that, I don't know if you did see or not, but the colour changed, the layout kind of changed, the text sort of changed, and it was forever changing because I was testing stuff out and coming back to it, you know, so I'd leave it for a few days and then come back. And I finally have it a way that I kind of like. It's a nice minty colour and I quite like the title and the text, and I've added in some tabs and stuff. It's looking pretty snazzy in my opinion, but not too over the top, and it's not just a plain white blog, which I really like, but I didn't want to be another white blog. I quite like something colourful. I like colour in my life, as you can see, so I decided to add a bit of colour to my blog. And I've also got my own url, so that's kind of, I work in software, it's no big whoop getting your own url, I am fully aware of this, but the fact that I actually could be bothered to get it and that I got the one I wanted and it all seems to be coming together a bit more, and I'm actually blogging a wee bit more. You'll see I sort of do the 3 posts per week that match the videos, and then I will throw up some other random ones like stuff from Polyvore that I really like, or just mini reviews like of this serum that I didn't think it would be worth doing a video on, but I've done a wee review on it, or just pamper sessions or whatever takes my fancy. Like I love nail varnish, so I will be popping up things on nail varnish and all sorts. Basically I will be chucking up all sorts, including things about lifestyle and fashion and beauty. So I would really appreciate it if you fancy checking me out. You can check it out and you can follow me on Blog Lovin', so it's quite nice to have that feed. That's another thing I've been really enjoying, is my Blog Lovin'. That stuff rocks. So those are the favourites. Now for the fails. I rarely have fails, but I had to include some of these because they're just woeful. The first is this lip gloss. Now we know I'm not a fan of lip gloss at all. This is a bit of a cult favourite from what I've heard. It's Puff Pastry. Well, I had heard of this, and it's from Bare Minerals. I actually thought I would like the smell of this. You know, it's kind of sweet, kind of vanilla-y. But see, when this is on your lips, I had to take it off literally within about half an hour because it was turning my stomach. I'm quite sensitive to smell. I have certain things that I'm quite sensitive to smell. Anyway, different story. But this, the smell of this was too much. And I quite like sweet smells. This was just awful. I had to stop. I'm going to stop sniffing it. I don't know why I'm still sniffing it. Other people may love this and absolutely adore it. I unfortunately don't. So for me, if you don't like sticky lip glosses, this isn't for you. And if you don't like really sweet lip glosses, you know, really sweet scents, this isn't for you either. So yeah, bit of a fail in my opinion. The next one is also a fail. I dug this out because of the sudden flurry of posts that you may have seen from beauty bloggers. This is Bare Minerals Light Concealer. Creamy concealer, sorry, in light too. I've had this for a very long time. I was lucky enough to receive it as a sample to try out, and when I tried it out and tested it out, I realised that it creased under my eyes. And then recently there has been a flurry of blog posts from very well known YouTubers and beauty bloggers, and quite a few of them praised this product. I thought maybe I was doing something wrong. So I dug it out again and I used it under my eyes and I used it on my spots. Not getting it. I'm very sorry. I love Bare Minerals, as you all know. I absolutely love Bare Minerals. Funny, there's 2 fails from Bare Minerals this month I should say. But this, seriously, it kind of made me become a bit suspicious of some of these people, whether they're actually testing the product properly before they talk about it. They may very well be testing it and maybe they don't have any kind of wrinkles under their eyes at all, or maybe they don't ever have makeup breakdown on their face, because I tested this on both sort of spots or scarring and under my eyes. Guaranteed within like a couple of hours, because your eyes move about, you look about, they move a lot, and concealer will break down. That's understandable, you know, but this was breaking down so quickly, like, and it was looking nasty and I couldn't really get it to blend in again properly, you know. So no, it's made me really doubt some of those bloggers. And also the same with the spots, like really breaking down on those spots. Like, this isn't a cheap concealer either, you know. I would much rather, any day, I would recommend 17's for paint over this any day. And it pains me because I love Bare Minerals, really do love their products, but that's just awful. And I can't understand how some people are saying it's great and how lovely and creamy it is. Maybe they stuck their finger in it and that was it, but no. And the final one, the final fail, which is unfortunate again, is from Benefit and it's Bikini Teeny, and this is a cult product. I have this actually on my eyes today as a base. This is just weird in my opinion as a cream. It's got the consistency of it reminds me of Vaseline, and it applies kind of nicely as a swatch, but when you put that on your eyelid, and I don't have really crappy lids or anything, you know, they're not super wrinkly, I hope, but it's, you know, it creases incredibly easily. It goes slightly bitty of itself. It's a nice colour, but I'm totally unimpressed with this product. I may actually sanitize this and sell it because so unimpressed, you have no idea. Like, this isn't cheap either. So I'm not sure what the hype is with that. I'm aware you know, everybody's different, as I've said before, and we're all entitled to our opinion. But there's certain things, just the Bikini Teeny, I'm aware it probably works much better on people who don't have, maybe I've got oilier lids, but I've always put it over a primer, and I've tried different ways of applying it. But like for this product, I have talked to lots of different people who have used this, who have bought it with their own money, and are none too impressed. So, and it's not, you know, it's quite a widespread thing. But I'm sure there are people that it magically works on if you are under the age of 20 something, maybe, where you have no wrinkles and your skin does not move. If you're one of those kind of people, I'm very jealous. Very jealous. But that is it. That is it for my February favourites. Good God. If you've any questions, please let me know down below. If you've any recommendations, or if you've tried these products and you haven't had success, or you've had success with these sort of things, let me know, because maybe I am doing something really weird. You never know. Yeah, that's it. Please like if you like, please subscribe if you like, and I will see you in my next video.